So in order to be able to play things which are not a cliché or what is just boring thing to listen, one thing that you anticipate it will happen, right? And therefore, I will tell you about moving from the chord 5th, 7th, flat 9 to two different points, which I choose here specifically in the key of D minor, which was, one point was this, first we start here, go to G minor, this is one, so from here we already did three options. This one taken as B7 flat 9, I move it first from here. The cliché thing, as I said many times, will be to go to the first degree, right? Like if I make a composition like this, check how interesting it will be. If I do just the cliché stuff, I do. So, which is quite cliché. And if we don't want to be cliché, first we have to know what it is, the cliché, to avoid following without even knowing we are in the cliché thing. Okay, in composition, we are searching for originality. And this originality will come first. We have to analyze our predecessors' work, and then by knowing that, what others did, just like Picasso, he didn't came up with the Cubism first. He first knew and mastered all the traditional school of painting, right? All the classics of the tradition, and then after he developed and made sure on that mastery, then he developed his own style, and then he became different because of that. So in composition, same thing, artistic creation. It's all about originality. Originality based on something, of course, we have to be based on something, and that's why if we don't know what predecessors did, then we could not be able to create further on, or it would be a genius job. So, because we are not genius, we are just practitioners or students. Even I myself, I consider myself as an advanced student, and the teacher, you know who is. Paco, Lucia, and the fire. Korea, these people are teachers. So here in the 5th, 7th, flat 9 chord, I give three options. 1, 2 for the key of D minor, which was from 8, 7, flat 9. I move it to G sharp minor, to G sharp minor chord. This thing here, and then one more time I move from a different chord, which is the natural third subdiminished chord, F sharp 7, F sharp minor 7 flat 5, F sharp subdiminished. And this here, from this to this, is also pretty common. Well, Paco did it before, but we are showing here how we can try to search different colors, to not sound same all the time, right? This is important, and therefore these two chord changes from the 5th, 7th, flat 9 chord will sound like this. And what we have here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the thing is that from A7 flat 9 we move it into F sharp subdiminished and G sharp minor. So there are other options, but of course you have to choose one and know that what you are doing in order to be able to follow an aesthetic pattern as well in harmony with the melody that you are playing. Then when we go to the chord C sharp 7 flat 9 after the C minor, then again we move it by grado conjunto ascendente to D minor by a second minor. Right? From here we move it to modulate to D minor key. And you can use the scales of the chord which are suitable to play, right, to describe the melody as you like. Right. There is also cliché usages and not cliché usage. To know that, you need to know harmony. So, practically speaking, we got here again to this chord, and then from there to the subdiminished. The cliché thing to move from here would be by perfect fourth ascendant, right? This is a cliché way to move this chord, subdiminished chord. So, right? It's quite common to hear. It's a very common chord progression, a cliché thing. So in order to break that cliché, then again, what I did just to go from F sharp subdiminished to the natural third major 7, 13, or 6 as you want to see it. And it sounds like this. Opposed to which I have to solve two other plays. Here I want to have the feeling of staying somewhere, of a landing chord, which is the same key really, because we have F sharp subdiminished and F sharp major 7. This pedal with the bass. And then it comes the question, where we will go from here, that we will do in the next lesson. Thank you.